Sorry that I have this up. Just trying to do my thumbnail. But what's happening, everybody? Let's get started today. A little bit late, 7 minutes or so. We're gonna be talking about, we're talking about Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, like everything. You know, all of the cryptocurrencies that we know and love. But first, let me get to go. Thank you for joining me, Matthew. Let me just. Good morning. Good morning. Morning, Steve. Let me just see who's here. Good morning, Jeremy. Mike Doses. Good morning. I'll leave this open for a couple minutes. Let everybody say their good mornings and maybe ask a quick question. On the like, yes, everybody hit the like button that is in here. I appreciate all the people that are here, and I appreciate people hitting the like button because it does help out with the YouTube algorithm. What's up? I'm audio only today, but AMC is running today 200. That's what we want to hear. We want to see it at 200. We want to hear that it's at 200. Right now, AMC is currently at 43, which is great. Seeing that jump from this level down here of 33. Hopefully we can see that bounce, retest some of these areas of 48, 52 or so. I would imagine we're probably going to see a resistance. We've been seeing resistances at certain levels, but I would say 45, somewhere around those. They're not, I guess, round numbers. I was going to say even numbers, but they're not even. That's not an even number. Prediction of AMP coin. So AMP is a coin that I do believe in. I do hold in my portfolio. So AMP, let's look at the, actually, let me go back here. Let me just type it in. The total circulating supply is the only thing that I don't like about AMP, right? Because let's go back here. Dark mode is different. It's built different. Total circulating supply, is 42 billion currently, and the total max supply is around like 100 billion. And where it currently stands at 4 cents, I believe it can get to a level of 20 cents, 30 cents at the level of just 42 billion. Yes, you can see it get closer and closer to $1. However, it doesn't have that much volume, that much strength in order to push it up to that level. And people are holding for 41 days. So you would expect to see this increase a little bit more. You need that hold time up a little bit more for AMP because the supply is higher. When the supply is higher, it's easier for that to pull back. But its only saving grace is this hold time. 41 days of hold time is definitely good. So I can see a level of 20 cents, 30 cents, probably max, and it could go higher. Max that I'm looking for is 50 cents. So I'm holding 14,000, and you know what? I could possibly buy more where I'm holding 20,000, maybe even more than that, because it is at 4 cents, and 4 cents is great. I'm currently holding how many dollars worth? Let's go back to my portfolio here. I'm holding about $600 worth. I'll probably like to hold about $2,000 total. So it'll definitely get me to a certain point. It says 5 cents here, but over on Coinbase it says 4 cents. That's weird. Yeah, I saw your face when I said babe. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Don't know why, but still, good morning. Where do you see the total crypto market peak at? The total crypto market peak when we see all altcoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of those levels. I expect Bitcoin's dominance to decrease. Even though their value is going to increase, I see Bitcoin's dominance decreasing. down to about probably 30%, maybe, yeah, somewhere around that 30, low 30%. Um, when it gets to this crypto peak. But then as we start to see years go on, we'll see that dominance decrease even more. But right now, I think we'll see a peak of that dominance being at 30%. I think the peak is somewhere around um, probably four trillion, I would say 4 or 5 trillion, depending on what other cryptocurrencies do, because all of them seem to move together. When you see the crypto market up, it's not just because Bitcoin is up. It's because you see everything: Harvest Finance, Gitcoin, ICP, LTC, or like everything. You'll see all of these coins that are up, but then when they're down, they're down. So it's tough to say. Some move more than others, but tough to say. I would say 4 to 5 short term. I see a peak around 5 to 8 trillion. That's great. That would be amazing if we do see that peak of 5 to 8 trillion, because that means there's a lot of other currencies that will come up. Bitcoin probably has somewhere around a max, or I see them at that peak point of around 2 trillion. So that means that all of the other money has to come from other coins, which does mean that you'll have coins that are over $100 billion market cap, and some like Cardano, which I believe will get to that level of over $200 billion market cap, while having a lot of other coins in that average range. And my average range for the top coins is around 3 to 10%, 3 to 10 billion for the market cap. But then when you look at coins across the board, you'll probably see an average of probably 1 billion or 500 million or something for all coins, which will be great. What are your thoughts on the SEC report on GameStop? I haven't looked at it. I haven't been in tune to the stock market. I'll have to look into it. Can someone give me the cliff notes, and I can give you my thoughts on that? Because it's much easier if we actually have just the cliff notes of it. If you did read, it's the story not found. Upends what we know about the GameStop frenzy. Oh, I have to pay $8. Get out of here. The U.S. current report on January frenzy stop corp trading debunked some conspiracy theories that have swirled around social media for months, while adding venom to air against its document, which I'm not reading. Released Monday details that the SSC assessment pandemic. Retail traders took on Wall Street and see that there's the GameStop and other stocks in stratosphere. Agency did not offer specific policy recommendations. Say the episode warrants a factors that prompt brokers their customer trading video games like. Hey, I don't need to know the detail of the. I don't need to know the detail of the movement. I know the movement. Where the hell is the? Uh, we'll have to look at that. Cliff notes. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Said nothing other than shorts never covered. That's a good way to put it. That's a great way to put it. So yeah, I hate when the SEC, or they come out with like some sort of like rule or law, basically saying, oh, you know what, we're gonna fight this thing. And I don't think this is the case. I think it's more of the opposite, where they're talking about uh, why, or it being debunked, like the overall situation. Um, but yeah, I guess the way we can take this is Fluff, fluff, fluff. The shorts never covered. Uh, you look different from when you played Chandler and Friends. I do look different. What is it? Is it the skin? I don't know. Um, fine. Let's look at fine. It's at 66 cents today. Is that I'm like removed from fine X? Yeah, I'm like removed from understanding what or where all of these are. I would have to go to see if this is it. We're not getting anything. Guys on TikTok, we have 152 likes on TikTok. If you can continue to double tap that like button. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is it because it's at 67 cents. It's not supported on Coinbase. Currently at 41 million circulating supply. Yeah, it's making a little bit of a move from October 18th from yesterday at 51. It was up to a high of 74 cents, which is definitely great. Where can you get this again? I remember talking about this. I think you can only get it on certain areas. Thank you for hitting the like button. You can get it on gate.io. Oh yeah, I did say that I was gonna make a move. See, there's a lot of things that I get caught up with. I remember saying something about this position in gate.io. You can see the total supply is around 500 million, currently at 67 cents. And I don't know how new it is. I always like to look at things that are very new. It's not very new. It is new. I guess in April, but it fell down quite a bit. You know, all the way down to I don't know what the low is, but around 20 something cents. Lower than that, 19 cents. But currently at 70 cents, that's not bad. And seeing where these peak points can be, seeing what the total supply is, that's not bad at all. So it looks like it could be a good buy long term because of the fact that it's not offered on Coinbase. You also have, 41 million circulating supply, which is low. That's something that I can look at on gate.io soon. Do you think Solana and Ethereum will blow up in the future? So I struggle with Solana, and I always struggled with Solana because I should have probably made a move back when it was at 26. When M. Kriegs, was talking about it, and I seen it that it was new on Coinbase, I probably should have made a move. And I was planning on it, making a move with I think I was going to buy like 20 just because I didn't want to buy a crazy amount. I should have bought a crazy amount because it would have been good. But uh, I get stuck on Solana because no way did I think that was going to take off that way. I thought we were going to see it increase a little bit, but no way did I think that was going to take off that way. The circulating supply is 300 million. That means that the market cap obviously gets to a very high point when it reaches $200, right? So that's where I struggled with it. It is currently fifth in popularity. That just means people are continuously buying it. They do believe in the position, but I don't see it, going to like super crazy heights. Probably resisting at 2+100 multiple times. The issue is that I want to look at market caps, and I always look for the average or somewhere close to where other currencies have been. So Solana, I guess at its peak, it was well over this market cap, but it's around $50 billion market cap, which is well over average. So it's one of those coins that is probably considered one of the top coins when it comes to volume, it comes to market cap. And I think, yes, you can see it up in that level, but do I see it going to crazy, crazy high levels? I don't. However, I could be wrong. I didn't believe in Solana in the beginning. I believed that it was going to make a move. I didn't believe in it this much. I didn't believe in Solana this much in the beginning. But maybe I should have. I don't know. So I'll leave it at that. Got some more Ethereum last night and grabbed up some Tezos. Yeah, I was looking at Tezos. It's still not to a level that I want it at $6, but I probably should be treating it more like a mutual fund or an index fund and just continue to um, put money into it. But right now, gained a total interest of $34. I'm happy with that. Gain about 20 something cents, 30 cents per day. So I'm okay with what's going on there. Appreciate that AMP prediction. No problem. I'm like all over the place. What are your thoughts on mining crypto? I'm not a crypto miner. I think it's interesting. Mining crypto, it does take time, but you're basically saying that your time is worth money and future value of that money could be big depending on what crypto you're mining, right? So I think it's good if you can find a way to justify any type of mining machine or whatever technology you need in order to mine certain coins, then definitely do what you have to do. You know what I mean? It makes sense because if you're gonna make that money back, either quickly or in future value, then definitely do it. And only if you believe in the coin. Don't mine something that's useless. And sorry, when I say useless, I don't mean like a use case when I talk about that. I'm talking about something that can grow. It's the hair. Oh, it's a little curly. I don't know about that. Half the people working for the SEC are trying to get jobs with hedge funds. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thank you for following Raymond. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They are. You see a lot of people in politics, um, that are really trying to make as much money as they can and actually get over on the SEC, and it's it's just ridiculous. They're trying to have insider information, which you do see multiple times, and they're looking to just make a ton of money out of these things. Wherever they feel like they can make a ton of money, they'll end up leaning that way. But most likely, it's towards the hedge funds, towards the big businesses, because they make money with them and their decisions all the time. He basically said, could have expected the events from Robinhood and so on January, and that we rethink our decisions on how to spend our money. That's funny. That's hilarious. Any recommendation on app for Shiba? Can't really get a good app for New York State. Oh, for NYC, I really don't. I really don't know. For New York, I have no idea. The only idea I would have is have a VPN, but I really don't. I really don't know. Oh my God, is your legs bouncing up and down fast sitting? What? I don't know what that means. And it's all your legs. Are your legs bouncing up and down fast sitting? I know. I don't know. Once AMC makes us wealthy, drinks on me. Don't say that because there's a lot of people in in the ape community. I feel like that's not a good look. You're gonna spend all the money you just got. Love your golf videos, Matt. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I should be uploading a golf video today where I'm trying to beat my best score. And it's pretty cold outside. I wanted to play golf these past couple of days, and I couldn't because it was cold, it was rainy, all that stuff. Um, but yeah, I want to play because there's a few golf courses that are in great condition, even though it is cold. I'll just have to man up and just wear a sweater or something. But it's so fun. When do you plan to sell uh, Gitcoin if it goes too low or too high? So for me, and this is me personally, because I have when positions like this get lower and lower, if they get lower and lower, um, there's no way in hell that I'm selling. There is definitely a high chance that I am going to buy a lot more. So if you see Gitcoin come down to $7, I continue to buy. If it goes down to $5, continue to buy. It goes down to $4, continue to buy. Now, when it gets to a high point, stop saying babe. Yeah, when it gets to a high point, throwing me off my game here. No, when it gets to a high point, I would say that I'm looking for different resistance points, and I'll sell pieces. So I never sell everything. I will never pull out of everything unless it went to a crazy high point. Like if it went up to, even if it went up to a crazy high point, I still don't see myself selling everything. So if it goes up to a level of $1,000 just out of nowhere, I don't think I'll actually sell everything. I'll probably, depending on how much I have, I'll probably get out of 100. So I'll take out 100 there and then go on about my day. If it goes up to a level of 100, 200, I'll probably sell a couple, wait for it to pull back a little bit. If it doesn't pull back, then I'll ride the rest out. Like that's really how I play things. I'm never going to sell everything. I'll take my initial investment plus a lot of profit and leave a lot that's on the table. And then, invest some of that profit back in at the lows. If it goes down to a crazy low, and let's say I have 1,000 and it gets up to $1,000. Well, now I have $1 million sitting in there. What will I sell? Probably 200 of it. And I have $200,000 that I gained from that versus, how much I put in there. I probably put in, let's say 10,000 into the position. And if I put 10,000 into that, it's probably a little bit more than that. But if I put 10,000 into the position, and I take out 200,000, well, now I just profited a hell of a lot, right? I still have 800 coins that are in there, but I'm waiting for this to make a bigger move. If it doesn't make a bigger move and it comes all the way back, oh well. I made $200,000 from here, and I don't care that I, all of that other money came back, because now I can put some of that $200,000 back in there. Yes, I have to pay taxes on that, so probably split it in half. $100,000 is probably somewhere around my profit, but either way, it's crazy. Make way too much to sell out now. Yeah, exactly. You always want to play a position when you're getting in a position, unless you're day trading or even swing trading. You should not sell all of your position. It's just common knowledge, unless you know it's going to come back or you're done with that position, it got to a certain high and it's not going anymore. That's where you make that move. Like some people with Dogecoin, they were hyped that it got to 70 cents. And when it got to 70 plus cents, they were like, all right, it's not getting to another high, so I'm getting out of this position. And I truly believe it can go a lot higher if those people would have never acted that way. However, they're trying to be kind of greedy for themselves, and I understand where you're coming from. They pull out of all their position and they go on about their day. They put it in another thing. So they made, let's say, hundreds of thousands of dollars from Dogecoin. Now they put it into Shiba Inu, or they put it into any other cryptocurrency that they see as a growth coin or a quick coin. You get some weird questions, man. I do sometimes. Going golfing on Sunday, I can't wait. Yeah, I love whenever I know a golfing trip is coming up. I'm so hyped about it. Thank you for the follow, Anime Girl. I think Raymond thought your legs were fidgeting. No, well, I'm not. Like bouncing my legs. I don't do that unless I'm. I don't even know when I do it. I don't know why I make that sound. You in BBIG, Matt? I'm not in BBIG. I did look. I watch BBIG. Right now, it's at a point to where I don't see it as an investable point. Right? I don't think that's a real word or a real term. But the reason why I don't see it, and it can go against me, it just goes against any of my strategy. When you have a day trading or swing trading strategy, right? You don't want to. You don't want to go against that strategy. And my strategy is to never find anything that's, above the halfway point when it comes to something that bounced off of a low. And you see how it bounced off this low and got all the way up to $9 and resisted at that level of, $9 here, just a little bit, then came up and started to resist again. And now you're seeing a little bit of a consolidation, short-term consolidation there. Overall, it's consolidating, right? It went up, consolidated, more of a bull flag setup. However, we're seeing it break through some of these resistance points, break through this resistance point. It actually did resist somewhere around here, but that's where I'm concerned. It does have the ability to retest some of these areas, but it's well above the halfway mark, and that's what I don't like. So I'm not saying it's a bad play, but if you're looking to get into it, definitely manage your risk, because it could come back on you very fast, and that means that you could take a massive loss. So make sure you have a stop loss if you're going to do that. Looked into Flash loan arbitrage. I took a couple minutes and read some things, but I got distracted because some family stuff that happened yesterday. But I still have it on my list. So I was reading a little bit after, I believe, I was reading a little bit after the live stream. And then I also was reading some things on some other stuff that we had in cryptocurrency. But no, I can't say that I actually read enough. So this brother from Lawrence, Massachusetts. That's funny. Not too late to get on LSS. I don't know what that is. You may end up enough money to remain in the state. That I don't know what. Sure, Matt. Family stuff. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't talk about it alone that much. I'm trying to learn enough coding to execute a contract. Yeah, see, I'm not on that level, but that's amazing. How's it going? Going pretty good. I can't complain. Thank you for is it super chats or just, if you're just sending super chats, I appreciate that. Miguel and Mike Doses, thank you for sending. I appreciate it. We have 132 people in here, guys. Hit the like button. It does help out with the channel. AMC right now is up about 0.65%. It was up, basically 6%, right? 5.62% yesterday, up to $43, which is definitely an amazing thing to see because we want to see this continue to grow. The thing that they're trying to paint this picture, though, is that they're covering their shorts, with this. And that's not the case. They're not covering their shorts. They may try and paint this picture when we go to like Ortex. And I was saying this, yesterday in my video. Thank you for the views. Definitely increased views from what we've seen in the past. But yeah, what they're trying to paint in this right here in this Ortex data is that they're decreasing the short interest of free float. Understand that the shares that were borrowed were very, very close to the amount that were returned. So they returned some shares, whether that was shorts or any other way of borrowing shares. You also have the borrowed shares that they took out, which was around 5 million while returning 6 million. So really only a difference of 1 million, and you're looking at a decrease from 21% down to 19%, I believe, and then down to 17%, which is just ridiculous. Everything that's happening is behind the scenes, and they know that. They know that, we know that, and they know we look at Ortex data in order to get our information. So whatever will manipulate this data in any way, they're going to go ahead and do that. Acknowledge my super chat. Boo. Well, I acknowledged it. Was that not good? Did I not do that? I appreciate it. So I think it's set that that video on TikTok for $1 million versus one magic penny got um, got a solid 2 million views. I am happy with that. My total TikTok channel has over 700,000 likes. I just love it. Thank you so much to everybody that supports my content. Whether you're on Twitch, you're on TikTok, you're on YouTube, I really appreciate it because um, with this growing is how I end up is how I end up getting to a point to where I don't work a 9 to 5 and I mainly do a lot of this stuff for my job, which I can do. It's just not secure. Like the issue that I have with you know working your own business, it's online, creating videos. It's just not consistent, right? I have some months where it's really high revenue, some months where it's really low revenue. But once I get to a point where it is consistent, I will do this full time because I feel like that's getting in the way of a lot of stuff that I want to do when it comes to Patreon. It comes to, um, just my YouTube channels in general, going out and golfing because obviously I can only golf during the day. I can't golf really at night because we don't have any night courses here. Wish we had some night courses because I would be in there so fast. Any thoughts on Riot? I haven't heard Riot come up in such a long time. That's a blockchain stock, right? Um, I mean, I have strong thoughts on Riot. I think right now would be a point to where you would be lower than at a halfway mark to make a move. Know that it did break through a couple of retest points here, so breaking through these retest points is definitely a strong point, and seeing that large increase is definitely good. Now, with any large increase comes a pretty large fall, so I hope we don't see that. I hope it's still continuing on the way up, but know that we are due for a little bit of a pullback here, maybe just a pullback to retest at some of these areas, maybe even after maybe a couple of days after this does pick up, it's going to retest at the 200 EMA. Could be a possibility. It doesn't look like it really bounces or follows the 200 EMA at all, uh, literally at all. You see it break through, but you don't really see it bounce or anything off of that. So that might be false what I said. Uh, but definitely seeing the 15 moving average break over the 200 EMA is an indication of that uptrend up to $31. And again, this would have obviously been the best point to make a move in, and you could have, gotten out at 28 if you wanted to, get back in at 24. However, right now, if you're looking for more of a longer term, something around maybe a few months, you'll probably see that make a move up, especially with cryptocurrency moving up. When cryptocurrency starts really blowing up, all altcoins start moving, Ethereum, everything moves. You're going to see this, jump up to maybe retest that level of 40. So watch out for that. So if you're looking for something, I would probably say something that's cheaper. You might end up losing all your value, but take out like a longer term options contract. That's probably not a bad idea where it currently is, but it could definitely come back on you. So that's why I said longer term rather than short term. Right, literally follows the crypto market. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So crypto moves and this ends up making a move. Yeah, you did. Thank you. No problem. Uh, don't be rude, Mike. Nobody's being rude. Cosmos and Tezos having a nice day. Yeah, it does look like they are. However, like I still am in. I did see them at higher points, so I want them to be at those levels again. This getting up to that $2 and what 25 cents, $2.50, something like that. Cosmos getting up to the $40 level. You need Tezos up at $8 or $9. Would love to see that. But again, I do want to buy in more, so I'm okay with it being at lower levels. Dogelon Mars pumping hard. Dogelon Mars went vertical on KuCoin again. If anyone is interested, So 138 people here. Guys, hit the like button. Would love to get to 100 likes. If you guys can get me there, we have over 100 people that are watching right now. And there's probably a lot of people that haven't hit the like button. So go ahead and do that every day for the past 3 days. Finally got my buddy ready to transfer our Robinhood over to Fidelity. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I haven't checked my Fidelity account in a while. I should probably do an update on Carl's calls and see where. See, I don't like to look at it a lot of times, because if I look at it, then I feel like it's not going to move in the right direction. But I want to see if Carl's calls is actually up. I know it's been down for quite some time, but there's about $500 invested into Carl's calls, and the reason for Carl's calls and Daisy's decisions now is because I want to see if you can randomly invest in something. And I think all of the other ones were not like randomly invested in. But when it comes to AGRI, that was a random investment. I think we have another one that's supposed to come up at the end of this week to randomly invest into something else. And this goes until I think it's March or April. I think it goes until April. So I have all of that time to see an increase, but I'll do an update on Carl's calls to see if randomly selecting stocks can actually make you some money long term. You know, so we definitely will look at that. Oh, Roth IRAs are great. The Fidelity funds, if you guys are looking for, great long term moves. Like right now, my Fidelity fund, I understand it's more aggressive in the beginning. My Fidelity fund is gaining 31% over the past 5 months, and that's in my Roth IRA. So I love having Fidelity and opening a Roth IRA with them and using their funds because it just, I don't know, it hits different. So any chance you can quickly check uh, the MHC? Is MHC a crypto or is it a um, MetaHash? Is that what you're talking about? Please let me know. It should be the latency should be low latency or ultra low latency. So let me know if it's MetaHash. Just say yes or no or thumbs up or whatever you want to do. Good morning to everyone just joining us. Make sure you smash the like button. Yes, we're at 71 likes, 164 people here. So if you're listening, I understand it's difficult for you to hit the like button, but if you're watching, just take out the chat. Yeah, just take out the chat and just hit the like button. You see Harambe ape in front of the Raging City and all those bananas, freaking awesome. I did not, but I'll have to check it out. $200 for AMC today. That's what I want to hear. All right, so for MetaHash, let's look at the information that we have in front of us. So 31% of the total supply is around 2.9 billion. So we're probably looking at somewhere around 7 billion, 6 or 7 billion of a circulating supply. It's probably 7. The market cap right now is at 30.4 million. It does look like it has potential. I don't know what exchanges is actually on. The volume is up by 32%. You can see this is up by about 5% in one day, 10% in a week. It's down about 6% in the last month. Over the last year, it's up about 207%. Did get to a high of 5 cents, which means that if you hold at this level, right here at this level, I can definitely see this make a solid case for doubling, tripling, quadrupling. If you put, and I'm not telling you to do this, but if you had a chance to put $1,000 in there and you wanted to just, quadruple it to $5,000, that could be a move. However, it's extremely tough. One, because I can't get it on Coinbase, and I don't know where you can get it. So I would have to look at it on here. There's a lot of things that just have potential and a lot of things that move, right? it moved quite a bit. So you can get it on KuCoin, which I do have. So that's not a bad look. I don't know how new it is. Let's look how new it is just to see the history behind it. So it did in the past, in 2019, it did get up to 9 cents. Went all the way down to these lows, and currently is at a low of about 1 cent. Could be less than 1 cent, but let's scroll down. We did see it lower than that at 0.003 cents. And this is what I'm hoping for with like other currencies that I hold on Gate.io. But yeah, it does look like it has a little bit of potential. It is at a low point, which is where you want to invest in cryptocurrency at a low point. I'm late. Can you start over? I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, you want to invest in cryptocurrency at a low point. So I'm not saying that this is the most amazing position ever, but the reason that people get into crypto is to make money, and this looks like one of those positions that you can make money on, make quick money on. Something that could get to 5 cents, could get to 5 cents. You could see it, get up to, even if you did, let's say, put in $2,000 or so, and it got up to 3 cents. Obviously, you're basically tripling that value there. So you're going from $1,000 in to $3,000 or $2,000 to $6,000. So not a bad position. I don't think it's a bad position. And then once it does if it does have some more exchanges that it gets offered on, you could see something really big. Because to tell you the truth, I guess max supply here at 9.2, I was off 9.2 billion. That's still not insanely high, right? 1 cent is not out of the question, and it is at 1 cent. 5 cents, 10 cents, is not out of the question. So yeah. Who you talking with? I'm talking to people on YouTube. If you guys want to go over there and check out YouTube, then yeah, I have 164 people that are watching on YouTube. Um, yeah, and 90 likes, almost 100 likes, guys. Thank you for getting me to this point. I just want to surpass 100 likes. I remember when I was saying, hey, I want to surpass 1,000 likes, but it's not that time anymore. Get me to 100 and I'll be happy. Wait, you guys sell your crypto? You don't need to sell it. I usually sell bits and pieces. I get what you're saying here. Best thing I've seen all year. I wish that little sheepdog statue was there. Wouldn't the volume be considered low on this? Yes, the volume is a little bit low dollar wise, but that's because you have no exchanges that it's really on. You have 3 exchanges that you can end up buying this on or transferring it for. So it's not really to where you can actually have a lot of volume because you don't have the main players when it comes to the exchanges. So that's what I would say with this. It's going to increase in volume. The volume is low, but you definitely see a capability for it to increase, a potential chance for it to increase quite a bit. We did get to 100 likes. Thank you for getting me to that point. I appreciate it. Okay, bye. But yeah, I can definitely see this making a move. Let's look at my Coinbase account. So currently, let's refresh this. Currently still holding everything that I'm holding is around $20,000 worth. Waiting for certain coins to make a move. Obviously, Farmcoin, I want to see that make a huge move. Gitcoin, want to see that make another move. It did in the past go to $14 or $15, and then now has gone to about $16. Came back. It's hovering around $10. So again, I want to hold more Gitcoin somewhere around 1,000 and see that make a move there. 100 likes, yes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Crypto at least 5 years. Wait, no one should sell crypto at least 5 years. That's not going to happen. Awesome. Thank you very, very much for the analysis. Much appreciated. No problem. That's what I'm here for. All right, we got 8 minutes to the stream. Let's see what the stock market is doing. We can see Riot is up 2%, almost 3%. We have BBIG that's up about 0.36%. AMC that's up about 1%, 0.77%. GME is up 1.5% after being up 1.5% yesterday. In the day, you can see SOS is up 2.26%, which I'm definitely happy about because I want to see that rise in that position. I am actually tired of holding SOS because there's so much opportunity out there, and I can't do anything without, I don't want to sit here and just swing trade. I want to day trade. Because I know I can make, $100 a day, $50 a day, whatever it is, just make, extra on top of what I'm actually investing there. So you have USDT right now. I do. I don't want to have it forever because it's just, pinned to the dollar. So I want to hold something that's going to grow in value. So I actually looking for something to invest in on Gate.io because I have $90 worth of USDT, and I'll probably get some more, um, just so that I can invest in certain things. Bitcoin's going to hit an all-time high today, tomorrow. You think it's going to go to, well, right now it's at what, 62 still? Back. Oh, I thought this was Coinbase Pro. Let's go back to trade and let's see where it's at. Yeah, it's at 62. Is it going to hit an all-time high? It's possible. It's right there. Oh, you mean all-time high? You think it's going to go to 68? Because it hit 67, I think, and you think it's going to go to 68. I don't know about today or tomorrow. I don't know. We saw a large run in Bitcoin. We're waiting for that run in Ethereum, and then we're going to see that run in the altcoin. SOS being a crypto mining company, look, I don't know how confident I would be long-term outlook for them. I'm not confident in the long-term outlook. I'm confident in a large push because of one, it should be pinned to the crypto market, but is being pulled back down by shorts. And there's no 2 or 3. So that's pretty much it. I know it's being pulled down by them, but yeah, I don't have a long-term outlook on them. I just have something of a short-term outlook. But I know what you mean. I'm not a person that, I really don't support a lot of companies long-term. I support a bunch of companies. Like if I wanted to get into a fund, then yes. But now, I wouldn't do that with one coin, or sorry, one stock. When will you sell Gitcoin? Again, I'm not going to sell all my Gitcoin. I'll sell bits and pieces of it. Waiting for a certain position. Who are you really talking? I'm talking to people on YouTube. What do you like? I don't understand. How does it say there's no people that's watching and you're commenting? Oh, you just joined. Okay, there we go. Yes, I'm talking with people on YouTube. If you go to Matthew Perry, you search Matthew Perry on YouTube, I'm live right now. Or you can go on Twitch and search Matthew_G_Perry. But I won't sell all my Gitcoin. I'm going to sell portions of it. I probably should have sold a portion of it at 16. Not a crazy portion, just something like 50. Sold a portion of it at 15 and then put more in it at 9, but I actually didn't see it at 15. I saw it at 12. And I still did believe that it was going to come back some more, just because it hasn't had a history of holding some of those levels. And eventually when you see a lot of people get into it, people that are holding, the holding time go up, you're going to see that make a move. Thank you for all you do, Matt. No problem. Best bet short-term stock. Open to all followers. Best place to buy crypto without all the fees. Nowhere. Yeah, I mean, you have to really pay fees to get cryptocurrencies that are legit. You're gonna have to pay fees, and no matter what, you're gonna have to pay fees on all these exchanges. So whether you're on, you know, I think KuCoin, you have like an exchange fee. Gate.io, you definitely do. But yeah, I don't see it as a problem because the growth is so high. You know, with stocks, it's different because it's so difficult to predict whether they are going to make a large increase because it's heavily manipulated by, you know, hedge funds, big money, all of that, you know, that want to get involved. So that's why I struggle with the stock market having any type of, you know, fee that you pay. I even forget what it's called. If it's just commission. But I think if you get on Coinbase or Coinbase Pro, you're getting in positions that are legit rather than worried about something that's a rug pull. Because I don't think any of these are rug pulls. You have to find the right time to get in. That's really that's all that there's to be said. But yes, Coinbase Pro has pretty low fees. AQST. What is AQST? Is it a stock? AQST to $5 today. I don't know about that. The reason being is because you have a couple of resistance points below that. So I would probably say if you're looking for it to increase a hefty amount, I don't know if it will. You haven't really seen uh, a large increase like that pretty much ever from $4 all the way up to $5. That hasn't happened. But definitely seeing a little bit of a move to get back to these touch points of 460. I just don't know if that will happen today. It'll probably be a couple of days to see that rise. In no history have you seen this increase that much in one day, unless it was the after hours market here, where you saw $3.45 up to $4.41. So I would say no, but right now you're at a point to where it did break through a retest point, a point of consolidation, and now you're looking to retest some of these areas. Yo, yo, what's happening, man? Just talking about some stocks and crypto. Actually, about to get off. Uh, we are sound weird. We we are at 1,000 likes on TikTok, guys. Thank you for getting me to that point. I understand that likes just bring in more viewers. So all the people that are hitting likes, I appreciate you guys. People that are on YouTube, 113 likes, I'll take that any day. Your likes, I wouldn't say they mean a lot more. You just can only have one. So I like that. You still think Shiba Inu will come to Robinhood? Um, uh, yes, I would say yes. It's going to be everywhere, but I don't know how much of a jump you'll see from that. I didn't know. I actually didn't know that it wasn't on Robinhood. Get broke 10 earlier. Like it to. Yeah, I would love it to hold above 10, but hasn't done that. Hey yo, get off. um, um, market cap coin echo and coin stats are also good. Long term play for ADA. Yeah, ADA is my long term play. Like I consider it, and I'm playing it different than everybody else. Everybody else is looking for $5 or $10, and yes, I want it to go to $5 or $10, but I also want to hold a position that's going to, give me, value, that's going to consistently give me money from what I have invested in there. So I will hold ADA for a long period of time. I'm holding what 600 of it. 600, and I'll continue to hold that and probably buy more once I can stake it on Coinbase. Then I'll end up making more of that move. like 5 to 10 years. I don't know why I said 10 to 15. 5 to 10 years. Good luck in the markets today. See you tomorrow, Matt. Keep up the good work. Uh, we hate Robinhood, or do we need them? I'm confused. I I don't know. People look at them for a catalyst, and I don't understand why we need Robinhood, but I guess it's a little bit of a catalyst. Let's just leave it at that. But guys, it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get out of here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to reach out to me, I'll be on a Discord for about 10 minutes after this. So if you guys want to join the Discord, hit the link in the description. We're growing the Discord. We have a bunch of members, but a lot of people that are not really, involved in it as much. But they come and go from time to time, and we want to be able to grow that to something consistent, to where if you're looking for a second opinion, you can get that. So definitely go ahead and check out my my Discord link in the description, and hopefully you get some value out of it. But I'll be over there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and sometime through the day. Thank you for all the likes that we have on TikTok. We're getting to 2,000. That's awesome. But yeah, I have to wait. I want to do it on the platform that I'm comfortable with. But anyways, I have to go. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out some of my other channels. I'm going to be uploading a golf video if you guys are interested. I also want to put some videos on my gaming channel and all that stuff. So if you guys are just interested in a lot of content, subscribe to everything I have, and I think you guys will like it. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys